Hello everyone. This video is going to be pretty long and very nervous for me because well, basically I categorize all of my minis in three categories: large, pre-painted, small pre-painted, and then unpainted. You're going to notice that all the minis that I show you are all painted, and that's because I personally painted them. I'm going to basically say what I like and dislike about each paint job. I'll try to be as quick as possible, but I also want you to get a good idea of what I like and dislike about it. So, let's see, the first one, this here is my first unpainted mini. This is going to be a rough one. Don't worry, I'm not going to cut up my minis. I just use this to like point it out. But it's going to be this lizard dude, this little lizard dude. And what you notice here, or if my finger can get out of the way, is that almost this entire part right here is almost all unpainted. There's just this huge, right there, huge white spot. If you look at the back of his feet, they're pretty poorly painted. I don't know if you can see his inner thigh. Basically, he's half painted, is what I'm trying to tell you. But I really like him, honestly. I wish I painted him more, but for a first mini, not bad. I mean, pretty bad. I've seen some amazing first minis, but I'm not fortunate enough to be amazing on my first go, so just don't give up. The next one, which is actually, I got him in the same package I got him, which was just like Reaper Bones, is this dude here. What I love about this dude is that even my like most recent one, I can, for some reason, I just can't paint the entire mini. Like I lose a spot. Like there's one little nook or cranny where he doesn't you can't see, or I don't see. So that's what I like about him, is that he is pretty much, here, let me get you out of his, there's really little to, if any, part that is unpainted. Is the paint job the best? I mean, he's black, so like, it's pretty cool, but I mean, anyone can do it. But hey, I mean, I did this one right after I did the skeletons, so I think overall he's pretty good. Obviously, I didn't know about the boiling water trick, or else I would have straightened out the sword. Excuse me, but overall, I like him. Who is... Oh, after him are the dogs, or my wargs. These are... Oh, they're going to be hard to see because they're so short. Oh, this one's pretty tall, but I want to save him for last. These are my wargs. What I like about them is basically... Oh, they have bases, right? Basically the same thing I liked about... And this goes for all three of them. Basically the same thing I liked about the knight. They're not the best paint jobs ever, but there's very little showing, and that's good. This one is way more in depth, and basically it's just layers and layers and layers of green, because I can never get the same shade of green. That's actually not purpose, it's actually very accidental. Part of it is very accidental. Once I realized that I couldn't get the same shade of green, I kind of embraced it. But when I first did it, it was just because I couldn't get the same shade of green. But this mini is super good. And if you're wondering why they have like official D&D bases, simple. You just buy official D&D bases and you glue whatever you want to it. You can literally glue this Pope Francis bottle. Don't ask why I have this, guys. Just accept that I have this. Don't ask, just know that I have this. I'm not Catholic, by the way. I am Pentecostal, but I do have this because, yes. You could glue this to it. Actually, it already has a D&D base, but I digressed, as Kamazar Gams would say, which I love his channel, by the way. And as he says, I'm not just flat. I guess he doesn't use that word, but I don't like using the word he actually used. After them, would it be the hags? No, I feel like Oh, it'd be the riders, but I want to save them for later because they're really good. The hags. Where's the other hag? These are the hags. And I suffered from the same issue as the other ones, you know, pretty decent paint jobs. And it's hard to judge because this is all like on camera. Sorry if I'm not making enough eye contact to you. I'm seeing like, I'm staring at the screen to see if the minis are in proper order. But this is a green hag, which I think the paint job is okay. You can, if you saw it in real person, you would see a lot more flaws with it, but like, it's so small. It's just like a little green lady. Like, they get the drift, or get the idea. Same with this one, except not as passable because night hags are more intimidating, cooler. My fingers are getting everywhere here. There. You know, the hag is supposed to be a lot. Night hags are supposed to be cooler, more intimidating, more elaborate. But overall, this one doesn't have a base because I don't have enough bases. But overall, I think I like these hags, especially the green hag. They fit into my little sisterhood over here. So all I need for my little sisterhood is an Annis hag, and I'll have all of the D&D official hags. Doesn't mean I won't homebrew new ones. Doesn't mean I won't use like Pathfinder hags or even like Warhammer hags. I don't know if Warhammer has hags. Both of these are not. These are the only two ones I painted. So those are cool. After them, I would probably say my Dragonborn. This Dragonborn is a lot rougher than my unbased dragon form. Or dragon. My dragon form. My unbased dragon form. No, the Dragonborn. He has a ton of flaws. I'd actually say he's a step back if you. It's hard to tell. Where are the? If you can see on his knee pad, he's a little unpainted. Sorry, it's hard to tell perspective. The back of the shoulder pads are unpainted. This one you can kind of see through the real painting, or through the painting into the actual like plastic. So he's a little step back. However, his Bruda, who does not have a base, is this guy. And he is also a little sloppy, but by the standards of the time, and honestly even now standards, because I'm still not great, he's good. I like him. I actually had some criticism with him. Like, he can't stand him. I actually had some criticism with him. I'll see if there's a way I can focus it. I'm literally not in the camera at all. I wonder if sorry, I'm trying to focus this. Because I really like him. Anyways, sorry it's not focusing. I'm sure you get the drift, the idea. I like his shield. I feel like his shield is cooler because the actual official way to paint him, you just paint the shield the same color. But that's the cool thing about D&D is that no one cares about the official stuff. The official stuff is just there for reference points, I guess. His sword, Blue Dragonborn, really like this one. I actually played as him. He was a warlock. I'll put him actually over here because I like him so much. He'll always stay a little bit in screen. Next, I don't think I'm doing this in chronological order. That's okay though. These are my blink dogs. I would say I really like them, but they're so small, they're so basic. It's like, I mean, yeah, I should be proud of them, but like, why is it so hard to focus? It's just a bigger, blurrier blob. Anyway, sorry it's not focusing. That's going to make this a lot harder to judge the actual paint jobs of some of these, but yeah, they're basically teleporting dogs, fairy dogs, if you don't know the lore. I don't know if that's going to spoil someone's campaign, but these things are so weak and stupid that, I don't know, it's not, if you're building an entire campaign around these, then, yeah, you're gonna body the entire campaign. Like, I give it level 1 party could probably body the entire campaign, unless you homebrew like the ultimate Blink Dog, where it's just like Blink Cerberus, and he's like summoning souls from the river Styx. Speaking of crazy demonic undead summonings, my next mini, which I got for my birthday, I got these two little dudes for my birthday, along with some other pre-painted miniatures. This dude is a huge step for me, honestly. Are you guys ready? You guys don't look like you're ready. You ready? This dude right stinking here. I know it's not the best paint job, but I painted it, so... Wait a second. No, is that unpainted? Crap, that might be unpainted. No. I think I just discovered an unpainted... Is that another one? Well... He's still pretty awesome, I think. He's still probably my favorite, best, easily the hardest one that I've showed right now. Because he's that perfect awful size that I'll show you a bigger mini than him. But there's a size where if they're too small, then all you have to do is just like one brush stroke and you're done. And then there are the big minis, which I'll show you later, but they're so big that you can just paint on them like a normal person. Whereas this one is the perfect size. You can't paint on him like a normal person. You can't paint on him like a normal person, but he's too big. Like he's too big. He's just a... And I like this mini, dude. He really tested me, though. And when he gets on the D&D table, he's going to test some of you guys. Like, if you guys... the people who watch these videos, usually MacPack and Crazy Kitten, if you two, who I know personally, do play in one of my D&D campaigns, this dude will probably not be your favorite dude ever. But he was fun to paint, and he was really challenging. Next would be the ones I got most recently that I just whipped up and painted, which would be these little dudes, which are just town guards. They're not the best. I like her because she has like a black strip in her hair. They're not the best painted, but I mean, they're town guards. You're not going to be like... You may remember them as you run from them because your thief kept pickpocketing, but like you're not going to be like crying over their deaths, so it doesn't matter if they're not the best painting. I think they're pretty well painted, especially her. She might actually be a character. So I just like her painting. He is generic face man, the third. These dudes are more instrumental, which are my succubus and my incubus. The incubus, I think they both turned out pretty well. If you look really close, you can see a lot of, like, you can see some parts where I may have missed a little paint, and then you can see some white showing through. But, I mean, you have to be, like, you know, crazy eyes, like, up in your face. He's got the incubus has these cool golden decals I like, because those pens are busted. His little tail, and I tried to give him a... Is that it? Yep. Tried to give him a tattoo, but I don't know if it looks cool or not. It's hard to tell because it's so blurry. She is a succubus. I really felt like I really liked her. I dyed her hair, the tips of it, pink, to be like a schoolgirl cheerleader. I think she's pretty cool, too. These two are going to cause some trouble and make it double. I forgot the rest of the quote. I've been watching a lot of Pokemon with my little brother, so I forgot the Justine James quote. I don't know what type of Pokemon fan am I. The next major one is his base is a little weird and flimsy. Paint job wise, I think he's really good, and that is this dude right here. If you look close, like all of my paintings, you'll see deformities. I'll just be honest. I'm not a master painter. I haven't entered any competitions. I'm just started this. So you'll see some deformities. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. But overall, much easier to see in real life. But overall, I think he turned out really good. I think his skin turned out the best and his facial features. I've never really picked up my camera deering, but you can kind of see some of his flesh features and his axe. Overall, I think this one turned out great. Great to this. That's bad. I think it's time for my horsemen. Yep. These are my horsemen. They were pretty easy and pretty hard to paint at the same time because they look really good and I did put effort into them. But, I mean, these dudes are just statues, so you just paint them one thick color and then you add details later. This one was obviously way easier to make than this one, which is supposed to be a stone with silver overlays and thick silver plating, kind of like ornate. And but I think these two turned out really good. Definitely worth the effort I put into them because I didn't put an amazing amount of effort into them. I just had a good teacher, good paint, and I was in a good mood, and it just came out good, I guess. So, if you're playing my campaign, expect at least one of these dudes to come alive. Spoiler alert. When I get another look at them, I didn't put them on for very long, even though I really liked them. These actually were some of the first ones I got. I just saved them because I'm doing them more in order of like what I'm proud of. And speaking of who I am proud of, I show you this hidden character up here who is my player character and is the reason, because I write stories and comic books, the reason I got into D&D. I offer you a glimpse of Sir Kurail. His name's a little weird, but I was little when I made it, so excuse me. So as you see here, he's got his gold tailcoat. He has some white fur, gold and silver plating armor. He has his huge jagged sword, his righteous shield, and then he has some decorations on his frontal skirt. I don't know what the proper term for it is. And then he has his black visor. He like the rest, it's easier to see some things, but to be honest, like this is gonna sound like I'm like being super cocky, but I don't really technically, like you could see like there's some like red under here and some little things like this could, like maybe the parts of the neck could have been painted better around like those little golden things, but honestly I couldn't have asked for better. He should have turned out way worse than he did, and he turned out amazing. So I know this video is getting long, but I want to see if I can quickly fit every, and these aren't technically all of them, but these are all the ones I've finished, or at least are super close to finishing. Oh man, that base makes me uncomfortable. So I'll get a little, are these dudes not even in the, oh they aren't in the shop? Oh, we're not going to be able to get them all, but I'm going to try at least get a glimpse of each person in there. both blink dogs. Sorry, this is probably really annoying. I wish I knew how to edit and skip to the part where I just finished the shot, but no. See you guys later. Have a great day, but yeah, have a great day. No, seriously, do. See you guys later.